Let's roll.
Welcome, everyone. And I want to congratulate all of you for making the decision and the choice to be with us and spend your hour with us today. I think that you hopefully will walk away feeling like you gained some information that's going to be beneficial to you and hopefully to people that you might choose to send it to as well. I think that also, I would love to get myself back up on the screen so I can, here we go. So the purpose of this event, you have 3 speakers today, Tara Meyering from Michigan, Ashley DeAngelis from Ohio, and I'm Hannah Sharapin. And right now we're in Florida. The main residence is in Pennsylvania. And we together are very successful Shaklee business owners with extensive nutrition, fitness, and wellness information and knowledge and expertise with many years of hands-on experience. So the purpose of today is to, first of all, to educate. Secondly, to encourage you during these difficult times. And third, to empower you with some ideas that can help protect you and your family. Also, what we're going to show you today is third-party credibility. So in these difficult times when there's so much misinformation floating around, know that you can rely on what we show you today. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm so excited to kick this off and have Tara Meyering. Would you begin talking about our immune system, please?
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you guys all for jumping on with us today. First of all, a little bit about the immune system. We've heard a lot about this in the news lately, and we want to try to keep this current, but yet there's some things that don't change, right? The immune system is made up of different organs, cells, and proteins, and it's one of the most complex systems in the human body. The immune system protects the body like a guardian from harmful influences from the environment and is essential for survival. And obviously, we can't control what is outside our body right now, but we can control what we put inside it. So help support your immune system. There's a few key things that we should look at today, and that is good nutrition, good sleep, stress reduction, exercise and rest, and keeping kids healthy is very important. However, we're not going to talk too much about that today, but just know that the person invited you here to this webinar would have information about that more extensively.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is some of the things that we can do every day to really help keep our immune system healthy. And the first one is sleep. How many people out there get 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night? Raise your hand. Probably not everybody, unfortunately, but it is important that we do. And it's important we go to bed and get up at the same time every day, turn off our electronics before bed, not have caffeine at least 6 hours before bed, avoid alcohol. And a lot of people like to exercise at night and helps to relax the mind so that you can sleep better. But you know what's interesting is we heard a speaker a few years ago who talked about the blue zones. And the blue zone is where the people live the longest, have the longest longevity in our world. And those people got 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And one of the most important reasons is because your body has that time to repair itself. And your liver detoxifies when you sleep, which is very important to get all those toxins out. And we also can build stronger bones as well. So as a side tip, if you're taking any of our DTX product, which is our liver detox product, taking it at night is best, or taking calcium at night. That's a really good time for your body to build your bones stronger. Take it at night. So sleep is very important. The next thing is stress. How many people have stress? What we like to say is if you have a mother, father, sister, brother, friend, neighbor, coworker, you name it, you probably have a little bit of stress, right? Well, how do you manage that? Hopefully, we are all doing our part to help manage that stress, whether it being exercising, which is great for helping increase the serotonin levels, meditating, doing affirmation, things for keeping your head positive, especially during all this time. you know, I think it's so important that we all unplug as well, because I'm sure we're all watching a lot of Netflix and other types of shows at this time, and on our phones and all those kind of things, and watching news. But it's important that we kind of unplug. And I know our family tries to play board games and things like that to try to change things up. But staying positive is really important. So one thing I like to do is, my kids are laughing at me because I've been enjoying some funny memes, and they think I'm trying to be cool, but it's not being cool. They just make me laugh. So every night I've been sharing one of the funny memes that I see on Facebook or something, and trying to just keep it light, and laughter is so important, and just really keeping ourselves into a better state. So that also leads us to exercise. Now, obviously, you can't get out of the house to go to the gym or the rec center or something to exercise. But it's really important to keep that exercise up, because it also helps keep your stress down, right? Keep your body in shape. We're all staying home. We don't all want to get out of shape while we're sitting home. So it's important we stay consistent. Exercise at least 2.5 hours a week. I mean, that's a half an hour, 5 days a week. Make sure you're increasing your heart rate, using lifting weights to build your body mass, and, you know, even start slowly with that. But it's really important that as you're doing that, find different ways. YouTube has lots of free exercises on it. I know lots of people in Shaklee are offering some free videos. The Shaklee website has the Olympians giving some free exercises. There's a lot of free apps out there. So lots of ways that you can find a way to move your body. And of course, the best one, get outside, go for a walk, go see nature. And even though you can't socialize, you can still keep your 6 feet, but get out there and exercise. So, Mom.
And so going along with that, of course, is the power of the mind. And one of my favorite quotes is, your choices of action may be limited, but your choices of thought are not. And that's so fitting for today, isn't it? It's a quote by Abraham Hicks. And I think why it's so fitting, we don't have a whole lot of choices right now. If we are mandated to stay home, to not go out, to not be among other people, those things are giving us real limitations. However, how we view it, what we do with that information, our choices of thought are not limited. So when we talk about positive thinking, we're talking about everything from expecting great outcomes, because we can get very caught up in the fear. And I'm not saying some of the fears aren't, in this case, maybe more realistic than usual. However, we have a choice. We do everything we can to stay healthy, and then we let go of the fears. So one of the tips that I learned a long time ago is, when you have the fear, replace fear with another thought. What better thoughts can we have than gratitude thoughts? Because the more we are grateful for, the more ourselves that are certainly more powerful. We just don't want to get ourselves paralyzed with fear. And you know, they have actually proven that cancer survivors live longer. People with cancer survive a lot longer if they have a positive attitude about their prognosis and their future. And also remember, whatever you think about, whatever you put your attention on grows. So if you're spending your time with all the fears of all the things that could happen, and it's very easy to run with that, I understand that. Remember that that will grow too. I'd just like to ask the people that have joined us since the beginning of the call, if you're not muted, could you please just mute yourself so we don't get any background noise? Thank you.
Okay.
Continuing along.
Wait 1 second here, please. I did want to mention something else that we didn't have a slide of, though. When we're talking about the mind, I think it's really important to also realize that the more we feel engaged with other people, certainly helps our mind, our spirits, our uplifted feelings, and also when we're reaching out to other people, doesn't that always make you feel better? So just to give you a few tips and ideas that we've come up with, or that other people have come up with. So one is, many of you Skype or FaceTime, but Zoom, maybe what we're doing today, is something new for you. Well, when you Zoom, you can see people, in other words, we're seeing like postage size maybe right now. You can expand it so that you actually see people much larger than that, The camera doesn't move around like it does the others, so it's easier to watch, especially if you tend to get a little seasick. So consider the idea of Zoom. Zoom accounts are free, and that'd be a suggestion for you. And do it even with local friends. We have done that the last few days, gotten together even with people here maybe we would normally go out to dinner with, and just get on and get to see each other, and we feel like we're together that way. Or you can do it, of course, with family and friends at a distance, too. Reach out with a call or any of the above with someone you know who lives alone. People who are isolated by being alone, probably even a more difficult time for them. And so think of what your call might be to them or anything that you can pass on. You're going to pass on any information to others. Pass on an amusing joke or story as long as you know it's not a kind that could be offensive to anyone. And only pass on information regarding the pandemic when it's something that comes from a reliable source, because every day we're getting stuff that I don't know really has any reliability whatsoever. Another person gave me the idea that she's taking a virtual walk with friends. And the way they do that, they FaceTime during their walk, and they predetermine some exercises that they'll stop and do. They'll stop and maybe do 30 jumping jacks, or they'll stop and do something else. Another person came up with the idea of having a dinner party on Zoom. Everybody makes their own dinner. You get together, have several different people, and while you're eating dinner, just like you get to visit. So it can be as creative as we want. Somebody else suggested yesterday, let's get together and play Trivial Pursuit or other games that can be played on a Zoom visit. So there are lots of things that we can do besides getting our much cleaner homes, which everybody I think is finding themselves doing. But there are a lot of ways to reach out and feel like we're connected with people. Hey, Tara, go ahead, please.
Well, thank you. Those are really great suggestions, Hannah. Now, another way that we can choose to do something is making healthy food choices every day. Every single day can really be challenging. This is definitely something that we can do to help keep our nutrition up.
Terrific.
So to maintain a healthy immune system, we know that fruits and vegetables, nutrition, all play a role. Protein, though, is especially important because when you choose lean meats and fish and poultry, non-fat or low-fat dairy, those are the building blocks of our cells. So we want to keep those strong and healthy, and that will optimize everything else that we're eating, the fruits and vegetables, making sure that you're looking to get plenty of vitamin C, vitamin A in those fruits and vegetables, and other minerals such as zinc and magnesium also. Antioxidants are something that you want to look for in your fruits and vegetables as well. Whole grains, it's always a good idea to get a lot of whole grains if you're able, and beans and legumes. So they're a good way to get those whole grains. Healthy fats. We sometimes think, oh, we should stay away from fats and things, but there are different kinds of fats. And so getting healthy fats like omega-3 fatty acids and mono and unsaturated, like things like olive oil, nuts, and seeds, those will be good healthy fats. Also, half an avocado is always my favorite. So
great ideas.
Unfortunately, we can build our immune system to help prevent sickness. That's the wonderful thing about this company, is that our mission is to move people from sick care to well care. And we are looking forward to helping any of you and all of you that are interested in that.
Okay, and go ahead, Ash.
Did you have a comment?
Introduce the video?
Go ahead.
Okay, so one of the things we thought we'd do with you today, we've been in Shaklee a very long time, and Dr. Shaklee was an amazing man, and one of the commitments he made was he would never make a product that would harm a tissue cell, which is still in force today after all these 64 years later. And I love this brief video that we're going to show you because it combines our roots and links us to Shaklee today. So I hope this will help you to understand why the three of us who are speaking today have chosen both Shaklee as a company, but also the Shaklee product. So after we have the brief video, we'll come back and continue on. see.
You don't get to see. But we just, that just gives you a little bit overview of Shaklee. So go ahead, Kara.
Yeah, so something that Shaklee has done is taken some existing products and put them together in something called the Prove It Challenge. And if you've seen Shaklee lately, if you're a member, you may have seen this. It's been very popular. That it all comes in a little box. In fact, I have one right here with me, like this, and you can see it on the screen as well. But it comes with 2 canisters of protein, the vitamin strips, and cleanse free with this whole kit. So one of the things that is important about this kit that I've noticed in my Prove It Challenge groups is that people are telling me how much better they feel. And that is just the number one thing. Sleep is better, their mood, and I know Ashley's going to talk about a little bit of that later, but the biggest thing that I keep telling people is, they said, well, maybe now is not the right time to do this, or, with our uncertainty and things like that. And I said, and I talked to this girl about it, and I said, actually, that is the exact opposite. Right now is the perfect time to do it, because what better day than today to start and build immunity and build health. And she said, you know what, that is right, because and after the cleanse this past week, because we just wrapped up yesterday, she said, you know what, I'm so glad I did it. A couple of my coworkers are not feeling well and they're sick, and not that it's the COVID-19, but that they're sick. And she said, I feel great. I feel better than I did last week and 2 weeks ago. So I'm super happy that I went ahead and did this challenge now. So that's just wanted to let you know that now is the best time to do this challenge.
So I'm going to kind of give you some more of the details of it so you know what to expect with it. Well, the first thing is you get what's called a 7-day cleanse pack. And this pack, sorry, the internet's a little bit crazy. This pack is really great because it's a really good start to helping your body get into that health and helping to build that health. Because what it does is it gives you 7 days to help detoxify your body so that your body can start repairing. You're really supposed to cleanse your body twice a year, like every 6 months. And this cleanse is really simple because it's a simple little box that comes with 7 packets. And these packets, I don't know, you can see on the screen there, and you can see down there, there's one for morning and one for night. So real simple, you tear it off, you open it up, you take them in the morning, you take them at night, and then you eat unlimited fruits and vegetables. Now, I mean, when I say unlimited fruits and vegetables, I'm saying you are eating every 2 hours. You should not be hungry because you are eating a lot. And we have tons of recipes. So we have a really great support area where on Facebook, there's a group that has tons of recipes, tons of information, answers all your questions. But the best part is, if you don't feel better in 7 days, you can get your money back. We guarantee that you're going to feel better. But the other side of it is, you might say, well, right now I don't have access to tons of fruits and vegetables if I'm, eating out of the house. So it might not be the best time for you to start your 7-day cleanse. That's okay. This comes free. You get this free in your Prove It Challenge. So you can hold on to it and do it whenever you're ready to do the cleanse. But you can start the other part of it right away. So that's no problem. But it's a really great, nice benefit, and it's free, of course, but it's really a good thing for all of us to do for our bodies and start protecting our bodies. Now, here are some quotes that I love. So I wanted to share a couple of them. I absolutely love that it fills the gaps in my daily diet, which also energizes me throughout the day. I also am the most healthy and happy I've ever been. I just feel awesome, and I can't imagine my life without it. That's my friend Crystal who had said that. And then Kristen said, I feel so much more control over my health, because you know that this box and this simple pack that you're getting has already been clinically studied. It's been tested by people. And we have the proof to show you that it works and protecting your body and protecting your immune system. And then Caroline said, I took the Prove It Challenge and couldn't believe how great I felt in such a short time. My baby was waking up 6 to 7 times a night, and I was absolutely exhausted. Once starting the Prove It Challenge, I felt better almost immediately. My baby continued with her poor sleep for many months. I kept feeling better and better. So when I do the Prove It Challenge, when I did it this past time, I lost 6 pounds. My husband lost 11 pounds. Some people choose to lose weight. I had weight to lose. I wanted to lose weight, so I knew that was one of my goals. If you don't need to lose weight and it's not something for you, you can still do this cleanse. It's still important to cleanse your body, and you don't have to lose weight on it. You just eat more, really, but there's other things you can do. So I just want you to be aware of that there's so many things. I mean, you sleep better, your mood improves, you have overall health, and most importantly right now is to build that immune system. So it's a great way to get started. Now, the next product in the pack, look at all these fruits and vegetables. For those of you that are on the phone and can't see, I have this chart of all these fruits and vegetables. I'm just gonna name a few. Do you think you could eat in one day 19 cups of yogurt, 5 chicken breasts, 27 servings of dry roasted almonds, 7 medium oranges, a dozen eggs, a cup of pineapple, and it goes on, of so many other foods to give you all the nutrients you would need in one simple strip of our Vitalizer. That simple strip gives you all the nutrients you need in one day to help your body keep healthy. We have it for men, women, and we have it for people over 50. We have 12 clinical studies, 4 patents, and it's based on the landmark study. And my mom's going to now share with you really what are some of the nutrients in there that are going to help you build that immune system.
Okay, well, first off, I think something important to know, as Ashley was describing so well, this is such a clinically proven program with countless studies in front of it. But, you know, one of the things that Ashley mentioned about there are 4 patents just on the delivery system alone, 12 patents overall. And those for the delivery system, what that actually means to you is that you're guaranteed what's on the label your body can absorb. And Shaklee can make that guarantee because they developed a technology that's called SMART, Shaklee Micronutrient Activated System. I think I might have gone one word there wrong all of a sudden. But anyhow, what that means is that every nutrient knows exactly where to go in your body for that kind of absorption so that you can know that you're guaranteed you're getting 100% of what you're taking. And that means that everything in there is bioavailable to you. So it doesn't matter. Some people like to try and compare labels. It really is kind of meaningless. It might show you something, but not certainly give you the total picture of what's really absorbed or the balance and completeness of the product. So in this little strip, what you get, that little tiny white that you saw, you've got, is our probiotic. Well, first of all, because of this technology, it does not break down until it gets into your colon. So you get the full absorption of all those healthy bacteria, which incidentally is not true of all these other probiotics in the market. Even like people eat yogurt, eat it because it's a healthier food, but don't eat it with the idea of all these cultures that you're going to get, because unless you make your own and you eat it immediately, you really aren't getting many probiotics at all. Whereas we know we can guarantee that, and so far I haven't seen anybody else that can show a product where they can guarantee that absorption. So also in there you get your B and C vitamins, very important for your immune system. And B vitamins, one of our friends calls, if you take the B vitamins and you're a stressful person, it makes Mother Teresa out of any one of us. So that's another great benefit of it, because when we're under stress, it affects our immune system too. Also, you'll get your Vita-Lee, the most complete, comprehensive, multiple vitamin, multiple mineral on the market. Actually, it has been demonstrated in a test in a nursing home for women in their late 80s that even that product increased their bone density, even at that late age. So it's absolutely wonderful, because in this program, you also get the vitamin E, grapeseed extract, and selenium, which are all very important antioxidants. I don't know if you've been reading about the value and importance of zinc, but everywhere you're reading about zinc, you get that in there as well. You get the beta carotene, vitamin A, another powerful antioxidant, as well as the probiotic. So it's a very comprehensive program. And then the dark red ones give you your omega-3s and beta carotene, which again, all the carotenoids in our product have been demonstrated to lower your risk of cancer by 20%. So fabulous, fabulous program for really getting optimal health. Now we do have programs that are smaller than this for either somebody who doesn't want to take as many, or for budget purposes, but this is a fabulous program to take.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so comprehensive. I started with those vitamins, Hannah, and this protein right here. So we're talking about our Life Shake protein, and as you can see on the screen, this is the most healthiest and most that you can get. It's also great because right now, for storage purposes, this has such a long shelf life, and it stores really nice and neat and easy. You can stack them. This gives you, each container gives you 15 servings, 15 meals. So if you're looking for a way to potentially store some meals that have a really great shelf life, then this is the way to do it. The best meal you can get for diabetics, it's low glycemic. It's important for supporting your heart and your brain, your bone, and your vision. As we've been saying, immune and overall health is really the key factors here. And if you're looking for weight loss or weight management, leucine is for that reason. Now, as you can see, there's 20 grams of protein, like I said, low glycemic. It is, let's see, it says it is cholesterol free, 6 grams of fiber, 26 of those minerals and vitamins in there, non-GMO, which of course you want to look for, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, and it's a wonderful source of your omega-3s. So there are a couple of choices to choose from as far as flavors. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, cafe latte are all the ones that we normally are able to choose from. And then they throw in some different ones that we've really approved of lately that will be back in the summertime, like French vanilla and dark chocolate, which
Yummy, yummy.
we are out of, and my family is not happy about that dark chocolate. But we have been able to use this in different ways, not only just in shakes, but we do use the blender. Sometimes when we add fruits and vegetables to our shakes for extra nutrients, we sometimes just shake it up and go on the go. So we use different things, like we could use water, we could use almond milk, you could use regular milk, any kind of liquid that you prefer. I choose the almond milk, and my husband chooses regular milk. I know a lot of people use water. If you do use water, though, you do need to use 3 scoops instead of the 2 that the milk would use. But otherwise, our Life Shake is a wonderful replacement and the best for a meal, comprehensive-wise.
Terrific. And you know, one of the things we're proud of, and we're only going to just touch on this, but when Roger came into Shaklee, our CEO and owner, and he purchased Shaklee some years ago, he felt very strongly about being able to give the proof of everything we say, in addition to our clinical studies that are published in peer review in medical journals. Went to the University of California at Berkeley, and they did a study called the Landmark Study, because it's the longest study ever done on vitamin usage. And they tested 3 groups. People who have been in Shaklee for 20 years or more against people who used nothing for 20 years or more, against people who used other brands for 20 years or more. And in every category, we blew everyone else away with our results. And this just shows you 4 of them here, from everything from cholesterol, triglycerides, lower homocysteine levels, and lower C-reactive protein levels, which are very important indicators of everything from heart disease to inflammation in the body. So statistics don't lie, and of course, there were many, many other categories as well. So we feel really proud that we actually have the proof. A lot of people can say they're the best, but we actually have the proof of what makes us different.
Okay, so once you get your base immune products in your body and you really start building that health, especially right now, we need to protect our immune system. And every year it seems to be that time of year when you need to protect your immune from flu and different types of things. So these are 3 of our favorite products. Nutriferon, you're going to hear about in more detail. Defend and Resist is a really great product for when you start to feel something come on. So if you start to feel a tickle or start to feel cold, you take this product for 7 days and then you take a break, because it's an herbal product. And you can take it by putting it into hot water and drinking it. You can swallow them, you can chew them, or you can use it as a lozenge and take it that way. They actually have echinacea and elderberry are a couple of the ingredients. And the way that Shaklee makes it, it's a proprietary blend, which just means it has nutrients that work together to help you even have better results. So this defend and resist product is really important to do for that short period of time. And, also talking about, a lot of people are saying, hey, use elderberry right now to protect your immune system. And so people are drinking elderberry. But did you know that with it being an herb, you really only want to do it for that short period of time? Because if you do it on a regular basis, it actually becomes ineffective. So that's why it is a short-term product. Now, my favorite product in this line here, because I drink this. I'm drinking this right now hot because I love to drink it hot, but is called Vitalized Immunity. Vitalized Immunity is so simple. You have a little cup of water. My husband likes to drink it this way. I drink it in the hot water. It can be used to, hopefully you can use it on a regular basis every day, or you can use it as needed. And I've been drinking it every day because I just love the taste of it. And so I like to drink a hot cup of water, but it's really simple. You just get this little tablet and you can see it there. It's like eating 16 oranges. Who has time for that? That would be a lot of acid, wouldn't it? And you just put it into a cup and you can see it's just an effervescent tablet, and it dissolves in the water, and then you just drink it. And it is really great because it's no artificial flavors, colors, or dyes. And it is sweetened with what is called monk fruit. It's a natural sweetener. So it makes it really yummy and delicious. And it is amazing how if you get like a tickle or something and you drink some of this, it helps so fast. During wrestling season with my husband being a coach, he is working a lot of hours teaching and coaching. And when he gets a tickle or he doesn't have time to not feel good. So he'll come home and he will make himself a Vitalized Immunity and drink it. And he'll sometimes even drink a couple in a night. And thankfully, he has not had any problems during the season when he's really protecting because he's taking his Vitalizer every day and his protein, and then using these products when he needs anything. So it's a great way to blast your immune system and really protect yourself. And another thing is, once we can all travel again, when you're on an airplane or when you're traveling, it's so simple in this little tube to take with you and have it to be able to protect your immune system. So that is Vitalized Immunity.
Great. So, and as she was saying herbs, she didn't mean that all herbs you can't take more than a day or two.
Sorry.
Elderberry and echinacea you have to take only over a brief time. Okay. So one of the things that Shaklee has is a product called Nutrifuron, and I think it's the most amazing thing how this has actually come about. You see a picture here of Dr. Kojima, a Japanese doctor, an MD, who way back in 1954 discovered that interferon is a very important part of the immune system. And those of you who are on the screen can see the Time magazine where it actually shows his development of interferon, the drug for cancer. And it's very potent, so it does have side effects when used that way. So he had the theory that if he could develop something that would put your body on ready alert so that if your body was under attack, your body could stimulate its own macrophages to stimulate your own production of interferon, therefore it would be totally safe and have no side effects, but yet you have the great benefits. And after 40 years of trying, always reminds me of Thomas Edison, who spent 40 years or so, I guess, developing the light bulb. So when you think of this, after that long a period of time, he found a proprietary blend of various botanicals that could actually do what he had set out to do. So it was very interesting because when the word got out what he had developed, every pharmaceutical company wanted to purchase this product from him. And he said, no, I believed in natural, but I developed as natural. So I want the #1 natural nutrition company to own this. So he came to Shaklee and we own the worldwide rights to this product. That means it doesn't matter what anybody tells you they have for the immune system. Nobody has this. And it actually has even been an approved treatment for hepatitis C. although fortunately now they're having a cure for that as well. But it just gives you an idea how effective it is. And this is one you do take on a daily basis to keep your immune system on ready alert. Okay? And just a few more immune tips while we're talking about that. They have been saying, and I've been reading this in multiple places, to gargle, if you can, even daily, with salt water or apple cider vinegar or even lemon with water, because actually, I don't know if this is for fact, so I always do a disclaimer, but from what I have been hearing, since it all starts in the throat, and that's a way of getting a contact, and you can be able to flush it down through the body, through the intestines, and rid yourself of it. Whether it's true that it does that, or whether it just gives the relief from the sore throat, that in itself to me is worthwhile. And even the CDC now recommends the importance and value of additional zinc and additional vitamin C. Another little tip is to tap your thymus gland. Your thymus gland sits somewhere between, try and bring my screen so that maybe you can see better, between the hollow of the neck and the breastbone, this area right about here, to just tap that, and that stimulates the thymus gland, which stimulates your immune system. And you can do that every so often, just think about it throughout the day. And then the probiotics, we've already spoken about how important that is, because 70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut. And even if you feel like you don't have digestive issues, still important to have that probiotic on a daily basis. For people with elimination problems, it helps with that too, but most importantly, what it's doing for your immune system. And that's why we can offer the Shaklee, next slide, please. The Shaklee Guarantee, money back guarantee, because we know that these products do what we say they're going to do. So we can offer that kind of guarantee. And in many, many years, in all these years of Shaklee, the percentage of returns that they've had, I believe it was something like less than 1%. Maybe it was even less than that. It was an extraordinarily low figure when they gave that to us. So just knowing that it's worth giving your body the opportunity to have the best products available. So, you want to tell us a little bit more about accepting that Prove-It?
Absolutely. The Prove-It Challenge is a way for you to get started if you are not, even if you are a member, but if you are not a member, it's the best way to, not to say get your feet wet, but to start with the products that will make the most difference and the biggest impact. So the first 7 days, this is a 37-day program actually instead of a 30-day program, depending on if you start with the cleanse or if you choose not to. But if you start with the cleanse is the way we try to tell people to do that, because that helps just get your system ready to absorb all the nutrients for the day 8 through 37. So you start with a healthy cleanse like Ashley talked about earlier, and that would be something that we would help you through. We have a lot of support for that. Then the 8 through 37 would be the strip and shake. And every day you would replace one meal with a shake and make sure you take your strip of vitamins with that. And that is the full package that we talked about is free member. You get a free membership with that. You get free shipping, and it's $159 total. And that gives you the free cleanse with that as well. So you get 30 days of a meal replacement and 30 days of a vitamin replacement. And like Ashley said, it is 100% money back guarantee. And I think Anna mentioned that as well. But just again, if that doesn't work for you for any reason, this company stands behind their products. And that's why we can stand behind the company, one of the reasons.
So really what we want to do is, as we said in the beginning slide, is to be proactive. Take charge of your health now. Build your immune system personally. Some people just want to come into Shaklee and just do that. They want to use these products because they want to have the very best available and have the very best results in protecting their immune system as well. So if you're interested in that, terrific. If you feel that this information was very important and you want to share it with friends and family, you are able to, by doing that, to earn rebates and free products as well. And we'd love to see how to do that. or if you feel strongly about the mission that we're talking about, Ashley, Tara, and I, as well as so many other people throughout Shaklee, feel a real passion and a mission to be able to help others and make a difference in their future now and in their time now and in their future. So if you'd like to join our team to be able to help others, we'd love to have you helping us to do that. And at the same time, isn't it great to realize you can get all the benefits that this business offers, from tax benefits to great income and many other perks. So if you like what you've heard and you want either more information or you know you'd like to get started, contact the person that invited you to this call, and we will be happy to work with you to help make sure it's the program that fits best for you, fits your needs, and make sure that it fits needs financially, psychologically, and every other way in terms of your health. And again, if you would like to join us with our mission, we would love to have you come aboard. We're looking for people to help us to make sure that we keep helping this company transform sick care to well care. That is our mission. And Ashley, do you want to do our...
So we wish for you to be healthy, safe, and your heart to be filled with joy. And we're so grateful that you were here today with us, and we will stay on for questions if anybody has questions. But we always say this is what amazing looks like, because you all are amazing for taking time out of your day to be with us, to be here, to learn more about ways to protect your immune system. And we would love you to be a part of helping yourself and helping others in any way or capacity that would be best for you. So thank you so much, and we will stick around for any questions if anybody has any.
Thank you. Thanks to Tara and Ashley too. Great job. You want to unmute us so that we can... Ellen, you want to unmute, please?
Did the recording work this time?
Yes.
Oh,
We'll
good.
well, we have one from the other one, but we're going to see. Oh, now we're echoing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, any questions?
Okay, any questions?
They can unmute themselves.
You can unmute yourself
You can
now.
unmute yourself now.
You have any questions?
If you have any questions, we
Hi, Anna and Ashley. It's Carolyn Moss.
It's Carolyn Moss.
Thank you for
Hi,
doing this.
Carol.
I have a quick question.
I have a quick question.
I also think I'm vibrating.
I
Sorry.
also think I'm vibrating, sorry.
Can you answer this about
Can you
Basic
answer this
G?
about Basic G?
Does it stay on
Does it
contact
stay
for 12 to
on
24
contact for 12 to
hours
24
or
hours
not?
Or not?
I keep seeing
I
conflicting
keep seeing conflicting
information on G.
information on G.
Okay. Only thing I can tell you is some time ago, there was a study done at Oregon State University.
Hold on.
We're vibrating.
We're vibrating.
Yeah.
It's echoing
Yeah.
too badly.
Echoing too badly.
Okay, maybe only person
Maybe only
time that has a question. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe that'll help.
Carolyn, can you stop the
Carolyn,
recording?
can you stop the recording?
Want to stop the recording?
Want to stop the recording?
No, some people might really
Now,
want to
some
hear the
people might really
questions.
want to
So.
hear the question.
Okay, but if everybody could try to mute yourself again if you're not talking, just so we can try to get rid of the echoing.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, let's try.
University did a study
University did a
many
study
years ago,
many years ago,
and it showed
it showed
that products like
that
Lysol
products like
and
Lysol
Clorox
and
did not
Clorox
kill everything
did not
that
kill
we were
everything
checking for,
we were checking
and
for,
there was
and
regrowth within 8 hours.
within 8 hours.
Whereas it showed that Basic G killed everything they said it does, and nothing had regrown in 24 hours. So that's the most recent I can tell you. Okay? Good. Okay. Question? Just unmute yourself. Just we'll get one person at a time, and then I don't think we'll have the echoing. I know somebody else had a question before. Just feel free to go ahead. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a great day. Stay healthy.
Look forward to talking with you. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.